is Natalie with the Fifth Journey. We're moving on with the foundations, and make sure that you're watching those previous videos because they do build upon each other. This one is not something that we do a lot at the bar, but it is a very important skill to know how to do, to learn. And this is the pas de cheval. It is step of the horse. It's almost like you're making a pawing motion on the ground with your foot, like a horse would do when they're standing there. So pas de cheval, you're going to be in your fifth position. If you're not there yet, you need to go to your third. Make sure that you have your four-step check, your chin is lifted, shoulders are down, your abs are in, your pelvis is neutral, and the weight is on the ball of your feet. And make sure everything is engaged. So I'm wrapping with my thighs, I'm wrapping with my seat, and I'm not squeezing to the point where I can't function. So make sure you're thinking about wrapping and lifting, okay? Chest is nice and open. So we're going to go through coupe position to go to our pas de cheval. And to close it, you can either, depending on what your accent is, you can either treat it like you're closing a tendu or you're closing a dégagé. So if you really want to have that sharp movement coming in, think of it more as a dégagé. So with this, you can make the counts even, you can make them and one and two, so it's up to you on how you want to do the movement or what music you have or what you're trying to achieve. Anyway, the beginning of a pas de cheval is you're going to go to your coupe position. So if you have your working leg is on in front, you're going to come up to your coupe. Now with this, you're not going to just pick it up and snap into coupe. You need to use your leg, work your leg. So I'm going to slide my coupe up, my foot to my coupe position. So I'm sliding my foot up to my point, and then I'm going to straighten it out to a tendu position, and then I'm going to close it. That's all it is. So I'm coming up to my coupe, really using the floor, working the leg, working the foot, articulating through your arch and through your toes to your coupe position, and then coming out to a nice tendu position. Then you're going to close back into your fifth. So a little faster, you come up to your coupe, tendu, close. Coupe, tendu, close. So this part, I'm making kind of even. So I'm almost going 1, 2, 3. I'm always doing 3 counts there, but you really want to have that all in one fluid motion. So we're going to speed that up and take it as one fluid motion and out, close, and out, close. See how it kind of looks like I'm pawing out the ground like a horse might, but I'm still making sure that I'm hitting every part of my coupe before it extends out. This is a great workout for the foot as well. So to make it even, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Makes sense, okay? Or you could do and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. See how quick that is? I personally like to make them even, but you can do whatever you would like with that. Moving to the side, if you're going to be changing. So same motion, I'm going to go to my second, my side of the room, not the side of the room, but to my side. So right there, I'm hitting that same position. Now if I'm going to close in back, hit that fifth position, I have to get my derriere coupe. Now the derriere coupe, it's not like the front where we slide up the leg. That's not going to happen because otherwise you'd sickle your foot, and we don't want that. So I'm going to actually snap my foot up to my coupe derriere, which for me is at the base of my calf, and then I'm going to take it out to my tendu devant. So going front, closing back. See the difference right there? So that is pas de cheval. Hit your coupe, hit your coupe. So we have and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the exact same motion, just depending on how you're counting it. I did the really fast ones. Nice thing about those is it's super easy to change the feeling on those to match the music. So derriere, same thing we just worked on. We're going to snap that coupe to the bottom of my calf. Now make sure you're equally turned out through the hips. And I'm going to go to my tendu derriere. Now remember, there's a little bit of tilt in the pelvis because that's how we're made. And I'm going to squeeze this working seat and my hamstring to close it in. Coupe, out, close in. Coupe, out, close in. Now if you're doing really fast ones, don't get stuck in this position. See how my seat stays out? Don't get stuck in that position. You have to close it every single time. It's a very subtle movement, but don't catch yourself leaving it back there, okay? Let's go ahead and let's do 4 pas de cheval en croix. Then we'll do 2 pas de cheval en croix, and then we'll do singles twice, all right? We'll go ahead and just put our arm in a second. And then if you like, go ahead and repeat it. Actually, let's go ahead and repeat it together, right? All right, so we'll do it on the right side. We'll We'll turn around and we'll do it on the left, okay? We have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Closing back, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have our 2s, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Closing in front, 6, closing back, derriere, derriere, side, closing back. Now 2 sets of singles, and front, and side, closing it back, back, and side, again, and front, side, closing back, back, and side, closing in front. Finish, good. Now remember, since we switched to an even, you have to switch the direction you're closing. So if we had 3, if you had 1, 2, 3, you have to close in back, front, back. Remember, evens are, odds are strange, so they change. Evens remain the same. All right, let's go ahead and do left. So you have 4 on quad, 2 on quad, singles on quad twice. Ready? Nice fifth position. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Closing it back. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have our 2s, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Weight is forward. Don't lean back on that heel. And back. 2, 3, 4. Closing in back. Now our singles. 2 sets of 1, 2. Closing it back. 5, 6. Closing in front. 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and finish. Good job, guys. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you again next time.